Why does Romania speak a Romance language, unlike its neighbors? Like most European countries with Latin roots, Romania, or Dacia as it was known at the time, was conquered by the Roman Empire in the 1st century AD, largely to acquire the region's valuable resources. Rome soon imposed its culture on the Dacian people, including its language, used in administrative and legal matters, alongside local beliefs. Over time, locals adopted Vulgar Latin, not an official language, used in common everyday speech, prominent from the late Republic onwards, especially in the imperial provinces outside Italy. After the division and fall of Rome, Latin influence remained in Dacia, with locals still speaking Vulgar Latin, also interacting with the Latin-speaking Byzantine Empire. This arrangement remained the same until the 6th century, when Slavic peoples arrived in large numbers from Central and Eastern Europe, with the peoples of the Balkans adopting Slavic languages and culture. This further isolated Dacia and its people, not only geographically due to the Carpathian Mountains, but also linguistically, surrounded by very different people speaking distinct languages, though locals did adopt Slavic elements to theirs. It should be noted that much of this is theory, and we don't know for certain why Romania remained Latin while its neighbors didn't. In fact, some scholars speculate that Latinized peoples from south of the Danube came to Romania after the fall of the Roman Empire, but this is hotly debated. In the meantime, the general consensus remains that Rome itself Latinized the population of Dacia, and they, through one way or another, maintained their Latin-based language over the years. From the 4th to 6th centuries, local Vulgar Latin evolved into Proto-Romanian, a mixture of different local dialects, notably Daco-Romanian. These dialects possess distinct features from the Latin spoken during the time of the Empire and other Romance languages in Europe. However, Slavic influence persisted, especially after the conquest of the region by the First Bulgarian Empire during the 9th century, with the Bulgarian elite alongside the Bulgarian Orthodox Church causing major cultural changes. The latter spoke and wrote in Church Slavonic, remaining highly influential even after Romania was conquered by the Ottomans, leading to the eventual adoption of the Cyrillic alphabet during the 16th century. The next major change came in the 18th century, with the creation of Elementa Linguae Daco-Romane Siva Valachiche by Samuel Micu Klein, presenting the grammatical and phonetic differences between the Romanian language and its ancestors. Being printed in Vienna and spread across the region, the novel set the stage for what modern Romanian was, with new textbooks and literary works. Cohesive attempts to modernize and re-Latinize the language were also made during this time, adopting a Latin-based alphabet to replace the Cyrillic one. Words were even borrowed from Romance languages in an attempt to replace Slavic-based ones. Afterwards, despite not yet being an independent country, Latin-based Romanian continued to solidify its presence in the area during the period of Romanian Enlightenment, developing literary styles and being standardized in education. The current version of Romanian, with some minor changes in the future, was implemented in 1881 by the Romanian Academy, just 2 decades after the country's independence. Overall, Romanian is a Romance language most likely because of the Roman conquest and governance, combined with the isolation of the region's inhabitants during the Slavic migrations, alongside the re-Latinization of the language during the 18th century. Romanian is still greatly influenced by Slavic languages, with roughly 14% of Romanian words having Slavic origins, and sees some notable differences from Western European Romance languages, despite its Latin core.